Okay, next tool is about this one, shape tools, a rectangle tool, okay, ellipse tool and a polygon tool, right? So these are what like uh, the similarity, the same similarity for these tools from the Photoshop and Illustrator. How we use these tools, same way we use these tools in Premiere Pro also, right? So let us check. So one by one. So rectangle tool first, right? So for that, take any reference video. So I'm using this reference video and drag and drop here. Yeah, this is my video. Yes. Then see, with this tool, so this the rectangle tool, right? So with the rectangle tool, so what we do, you can create a rectangles. So here, suppose here I'm drawing the rectangle, okay? So horizontally, vertically, or otherwise you can use shift. So proportionately you get the squares, okay? So leave that one. Beside we have a properties are there, okay? Rectangle properties. See, if in the properties you can use here a fill, or otherwise take for your required color. Suppose here I am using any interesting color, say okay. Otherwise take this tool, use your eyedropper tool and get any of your colors. Let us take the red color because the visibility of the color, right? Okay, so then the stroke color, the stroke also you can change the color on the stroke color, and the stroke width you can increase and change the stroke color here. If you want to change any color, you can change, okay? And here, see here, the stroke is right now it is outer, it is at outer area, the inner side, and here it is center, okay? And then you can give the outline with the eyedropper also. Here I am giving. So for timing I am using this yellow only. And the shadow, suppose on the shadow, okay, here it is the opacity, right? So opacity is increasing and decreasing, and suppose here if you observe here it is adding. So let us increase the angle, and here it is a distance. Get the distance. Now it has the visibility and less, and here a more opacity. So and here it is, see, this is what the size increasing and decreasing. And see here, this is what the blurriness. If you want sharp shadow, you can add sharp shadow, or otherwise sometimes want to add some blurriness to the shadows, okay? Next, a mask with the shape. Suppose see, some mask with the shape, and suppose here invert this one, mask only fill, see, mask only filled, and here see alignments. The alignments are, so right now here it is not in alignment, proper alignment. So let us give this for the center alignment, or otherwise left alignment and right alignment, and here it is a top align, and here it is align center vertically, okay? And this is the a position Suppose you are moving x axis and here it is y axis, and this is anchor point, changing the anchor point, that is, and now it is in y axis. And suppose a scaleness, increase the scaleness also, and here it is set a scale lock. So that means what? If you click this one, now see, it is individually, you can decrease and increase. You can set the scale lock and then proportionately there is scaling. And suppose here the rotation, here the rotation is there, and of course the opacity, yeah, we are giving the opacity, and the rotation here I am changing to a 0 only again. And here see, and this is what, set the width of the shape, and here it is height. And suppose see, it is a corner radius, the radius is give the a corners some curviness, and here it is a responsive design. So pin to video frame, okay, it is in default, it is showing the same, keep it this as daily. And suppose if you want to see these properties more bigger, this panel is showing this much only. If you want to see this panel more bigger, you can use tail key below the escape button from your keyboard, okay. Click this one. Now see, your properties are expanded here. Now can use if you want, or otherwise again I am using the same tile key and coming into a normal panel, okay. So these are all settings, properties for that, okay. And here the next tool is ellipse tool. So with ellipse tool you can create the ellipses, right? Use shift, will get the proper circles. And of course for this tool also the same settings are there, okay. I think no need to explain all these things because already I explained for this tool. The other tool also the same. And here I am using polygon tool. So create the polygon. Suppose here it is creating a triangle, right? So I am using shift here, because so there we have to change some property. Suppose here some properties are here there, so you have to give the number of sides. So for that I want to see this in a big size. So I am using tiled key here. See here it is what, this size, number of sides 3 only added, and here you can add the more, 9, and again I am using tile key, okay. And now see, this is okay. So this you can use again and change this to a 7 this time, yeah, changing to 7. And see all these, the other settings are almost same, center, right? And again here if you want to change the color solid to a linear, you can change to a linear. So this is, here it is, and this side I am using this, okay. Now see the location you can change here, and of course the opacity of the blue one you can change. Now the opacity is decreasing, observe here it is showing, Right now I'm increasing to 100. Okay, in the same way radial, you can use a radial color also. Okay, radial gradient. Now come to normal, solid only, and this is okay. Okay, the next tool is what? Hand tool. It's very simple. So shortcut is H. Hand tool is what? To move your videos, okay, horizontally or vertically. It's very simple. And this is zoom tool. With the zoom tool, suppose here in timeline, I'm selecting only this much. I'm dragging into zoom, dragging into zoom, or otherwise you can use control minus on keyboard or control plus to increase or decrease. It is in another way. This is a type tool. T is the horizontally you can type and vertical type tool, right? So let us use the type tool T. Okay, for the type tool, you can give some text tool. Okay, so it is a text tool. In properties, we have options, text options are there. So you can choose your required font. Okay, and here the bold or regular you want. So for timing I'm using bold only, and this is the fax bold, and here it is italic, and here it is what? All caps, and here it is small caps. Okay, let it change to a normal. Okay, and this is a font size. You can increase this. Okay, and here these are the alignments. So center alignment, left alignment, right alignment. So these are justifications. So here if you use the text, the more text here, suppose type anything here. Yes, this is the text, the column, text column. Now see, you can change this to justification, and here is justify last centered, and here is justification, justified completely, justify last right, and this is a top aligned text, okay, or bottom. I'm using right now this center alignment only. Okay, and now see here this is what changing the gap, expanding. So this is means what? Tracking. We are using tracking here, and here it is the baseline shift, shifting your baseline, and here it is kerning. The kerning is, suppose here, so place the cursor here. I'm using the kerning. See, changing the gap between the letter. And also this is the tab width. Okay, and then this is what leading. Leading is gap between lines, and here it is zoom. It's coming too closer, right? Now see, this is the appearance. The appearance, text appearance, you can choose if you want the text color appearance, and the stroke color, suppose on the stroke, and here it is white, you can change to any other color. Right now I am not giving anything, and right now it is in center. Now see, it is inner, and this is center, and this is outer. And on the background, suppose if you want to use any background color for this, we can on the background. Okay, and the opacity of that, see, decreasing opacity, and here it is a size, this size, and here it is a corner radius, the radius corner, and suppose it is a shadow. The shadow obviously there should be in black, otherwise you can change to any other color. And here it is a distance, see the distance is there, and this is what angle, change the angle, and this is the size of the shadow, and here it is the blurriness, how much sharpness or blurriness you want. The mask with the text, see it is a masked, everything into mask. Okay, and invert this, we are inverting on the text. If you observe this, the mask only fill is filled mask only, and of course it is what alignments, the left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, and align top, and this is and vertically place to normal, and of course these are the positions X and Y, and this is the anchor point X and anchor point Y, and this is scaleness, and of course if you want you can set scale lock, and this is a rotation, keep this to normal for the time being, and of course the opacity of this, you can add opacity, and the linked styles. If you have any linked styles you can choose. At present there is no linked items are there. Okay, and this is pin to video frame, it is in default, or otherwise video frame or text tool, otherwise shape, it is spinning responsive design position, shape 3, or otherwise shape 4. Okay, and even if you want you can use the tile key below the escape button and keyboard. You can now see more clearly here the same settings are available, and I will come back to normal. And below this you have a vertical type tool. It is simple, so vertically you can type. Yes, this is a vertical type tool. For this tool also the same settings are available, so you can change easily. Okay, you can change this to manually also, and change this color to red. Yeah, this is. So this is all about this tool, shape tools, rectangle tool, ellipse tool, polygon tool, and this is a zoom tool, hand tool, and a type tool, and a vertical tool, right? So up to now I covered all tools from the Premiere Pro.